Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You're on Seaheads Autos, and today we're at the 36th annual Run to the Sun. We're going to check out some cool cars, we'll meet some friends, and we're going to have a good time. Stay tuned. And here we're with Heather. Heather, tell us about this beautiful Cadillac.
It's a 1931 Cadillac 355A. It was originally a V8 car. Cadillac had three models: the V8, the V12, and the V16. My husband actually acquired it back in 2016 from a lady that was selling the vehicle as her husband was redoing it and he passed away. She will be here today to see it for the first time.
Awesome.
So my husband is very nervous about that, but the car is just amazing. It does have an LS engine in it now. It has not been stretched or widened.
Okay.
The door on the side was originally for golf clubs. He just put a makeshift bar in there just to give it
Why not? Why
a
not?
different look. It does have two spare tires, one on each side. You can see the one on this side. Um, he's touched every single nut and bolt on this car. When we got it from the young lady, uh, it was completely in pieces. My husband and son brought it home. It is completely family and friends built. It has not been to a body shop. It was built in our garage. So, like I said, he has touched every single nut and bolt on this car. It does have all of the updated amenities: backup camera, Bluetooth navigation. He's added it all.
Wow. Well, thank y'all for bringing it. This has been a
Absolutely.
pleasure. Thank you very
Nice to meet you,
much.
sir.
Yes, ma'am. This is Jeff, and he's from King, North Carolina. He's going to tell us about his Chevrolet truck called Squatch.
Yeah, I got a '83 Silverado step side. We got a 454 in it, 4-speed, 44-inch uh, tires on it with 2014 rims. I had this thing for about 30 years. Put a lot of sweat and tears in
I hear you.
it.
Is this first time to the car show?
No, we've been coming probably 8, 10 years
All
now.
right,
Yeah,
all
we've been
right.
coming quite a bit, so we really enjoy it.
That's nice.
So
Well,
come.
thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Have
Very
a good one.
nice to meet
Yes,
you.
sir. You too.
Thank you for
All right.
that. Here we with Gerald, and Gerald, tell us about this massive beast that you built.
It is a 1950 Power Wagon. It's set up on a 96 Dodge 2500 chassis. It's running a Cummins 12 valve. Everything underneath is up to date. Everything on top is 1950.
Thank you, Gerald. Okay, this is the party bus that belongs to Gerald, the builder of the Power Wagon that you just saw. Um, they're from Easley, South Carolina, just bringing out the classics here today. Lots of detail on the interior. Look at that. This is from the rear of the bus, looking inside from the back. Checkered floor, red seats, diamond checker plate, got speakers. I'll leave it up to your imagination what that polls for. Risky business, party bus. And here we're with Dick. Dick, tell us about your Chevrolet.
Well, it's a 1964 Suburban. It was a school bus in California.
Really?
Yeah. Great body. Got a LS in it. Great road car. We travel a lot. We go all over the country in our cars.
How long have you had it?
I've only had this car a short period of time. I
Okay.
I just sold my '37 Ford Woody, which had probably 80,000 miles on it.
Wow.
Running up and down the roads all over the country.
And I'm sure this is probably not your first time to the Run to the Sun.
I've been to every one of them.
Really?
Every one.
36. This is your 36th
Yes,
one.
yes, sir.
You heard it on camera, folks. This is his 36th time here.
No doubt about it. They can't have it without me. We have fun.
Yes,
We have great fun, no doubt about it.
That's
And,
awesome.
but I know a lot of these people around here. Good people.
That's
And
awesome.
it's a great run.
Well, thank you, sir. Very nice to meet you.
Buddy.
Very beautiful 1986 Buick Grand National. 1962 Nash Metropolitan from North Carolina. It's the smallest car I've seen so far. Looks like an all original interior. Grady, tell us about this beautiful Cadillac Fleetwood you've got here, V16.
Well, it's a 1932 Imperial sedan, 7-passenger car, and it's been totally restored. Everything on it is original, with exception of a drivetrain, and the drivetrain is a 500 horsepower LS3, air conditioning, electronics, all the other goodies that you would have in a big new car, and it's been a 6.5 year build on it, and it's won the Cadillac LaSalle Grand National First Place Award for 2 years, and it's won Best of Show in Hilton Head Concours 2 years ago. So it's a popular car. Sold for $7,200 in 1932.
Wow.
So it was a big dog that had it then, and there were only 47 of them made. So that's pretty much the story, and I'm gonna stick to it.
I hear you. Well, thank you for bringing it, sir. Very nice to meet you. Spotless interior. It's where you put your luggage for a long trip. Here we were with Sam. Sam, tell us about your Caprice wagon.
With the '68 wagon, I went on a power tour and I had a Chevelle, and I decided I need the station wagon, so I bought me a station wagon, put an LS in it, and made it a nice little ride, and it's worked out real well. People like it. That's all I got. What do you need?
Appreciate it, sir. (1928) body, Rat Rod, out of Youngsville, North Carolina. Take a look at the interior here. Here, folks, we're looking at a 1940 Willys Chevy 383 Z4, Hillborn and fuel injection, vintage air, front runner system. It's got a 700 R4 transmission. It's a beautiful Willys. See if we could take a look at the interior. You talk about spotless. Very clean. As you can see, folks, it is crowded today here on Friday at Run to the Sun, and why not be crowded around this 1960 Brookwood? I'm going to show y'all the interior in just a second. Beautiful car. Okay, y'all just look at this interior. Wow. We're going to get a shot from the back, looking forward. Beautiful car. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We've got a 1986 G30 Mystery Machine. And all the gang's here. You know they would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for these meddling kids. Mike, tell us about your beautiful Chevelle.
Well, it's a 66. It's original sheet metal car. Car's got about 48,000 miles on it when I purchased it 11 years ago. I think I got 51,000 original miles on this car. Yeah, we framed off it about 2 years ago, pulled the body, powder coated the frame, and then just kind of snowballed into what you see, the Restomod look. Motor's an L71 out of a 69 Corvette, so it's an old school wrap motor 427 with the flat tappet cam and the solid roller lifters. Hole underneath's been undercoated. 3-inch exhaust has been ceramic coated and all polished out, so the underneath looks just like the top basically. All original interior. Um, Car was painted back in 2000, believe it or not. It's held up quite well. It's always garaged, obviously. Put the big Willwood disc brakes all the way around, all the suspensions, coilovers, box the rear trailing arms, frame brace the rear end, sway bars up front. I mean, it handles like a new Corvette now. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for bringing it, sir. Very nice car.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, when I looked at the Goodyear
1959 Chevrolet Apache factory nap coat. This be an original engine. This is not for short people. Beautiful wood grain bed. Rich, tell us about your Datsun.
It's a 1974 Datsun 260Z. I've owned the car for 35 years. I've done 4 different restorations on it. It still runs Datsun power plant, and everything else has been pretty much modified by me.
Very nice car. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Out of Inman, South Carolina, this is a 1972 Chevrolet Blazer. Slammed. Even comes with a matching cooler. This is a 1947 COE, and if you don't know what COE stands for, that is cab over engine. It's a 1961 Mercedes-Benz, and it's for sale. You can buy it. Here we're with Ron. Ron owns Auto World in Conway. He has a classic car showroom. He has several cars here. Tell us about what you brought here today.
So we bought a pretty unique piece. This is a 1937 Stutz Bearcat. And what's unique about this is it's a recreation of actually a Bentley. So when you look at this Bentley, you'll see some things that are a little bit different. So you see louvered body all over. You see upgraded disc brakes and rack and pinion steering. It does have a Chevrolet powertrain, so a Chevrolet 350 with a 350 automatic transmission. But you have the machine turned dash, all the antique classic gauges. It is all steel. So a lot of people think that this is a fiberglass car, but it is not. And I will promise you, this car will scoot and go, do 75 miles an hour. So if you've seen on the front of this car also, a lot of people are trying to figure out, I tell them it's an ice shaver, but it's not actually an ice shaver, it's a supercharger. So as you work your way around, notice the true knockoff wheels, the old bias ply tires, as well as a supercharger in the front. So I've enjoyed bringing this car. I believe it's just been so much fun to drive and enjoy. Although at 6'4", I look like a giraffe driving it.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, perfect. Thanks.
Thank you for bringing it. Yes, sir. Okay, this is where he was talking about the front end a while ago, which is a supercharger. All right, folks, we're looking at a 1937 5-window Ford Coupe out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. It's got it roped off for obvious purposes. This is a 1973 Volkswagen Westfalia camp bus. Strong quite a crowd. We've got the family in here enjoying some cheeseburgers and hot dogs. Enough room for your picnic basket. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. 1988 G10 Chevy van, midnight special. Folks, I do not want to know what is going on in the back of this van, but whoever it was, I bet they had a good time. Here we were, John. John, tell us about what you brought here today.
This is a 1964 Amphicar. It's the only civilian mass-produced amphibious vehicle ever made. Uh, Nobody's made one since. You can get amphibious vehicles, but not mass-produced like this. They made 3,800 of these in the 60s.
Wow.
Between 62 and 68, 3,800. And we think there's about 600 left. And most of those have been restored, are in good condition. Others are still being worked on. But this is one that got restored about 2 years ago. I bought this when I was 16 years old.
Wow.
I learned how to drive the four-speed on this car because the owner had it. He gave me a good deal, and I said, "How do I drive a four-speed?" He showed me. I drove it home.
That's awesome.
It's been a fun car. We've gone to the prom in this thing. We've done parades. We've worked with our local rescue squad because it's always nice when you have a vehicle. You don't always have boat ramps where you need to get.
That's
so,
right.
So you can just drive this car wherever you need to go. And then we take it out in the lake. Since it's been restored, we've been out in the lake with it, and it is a ton of fun. People love riding in it. We love riding in it. Uh, no trailer required. You just find a lake with enough of a beach or a boat ramp, whatever. As long as it's flat, we'll drive on out into the water and put the propellers in gear and take off and go boating for a few hours or fishing or whatever you like to do in the lake.
Well, thank you, sir. Very unique car here at the Run to the Sun. (1980) Triumph Spitfire. It's a 1931 Chevy Rat Rod. Now, I don't know if I could stoop down and get back up. Jägermeister. There's a shot of the interior. Plenty of room. And here we were with Matthew with his beautiful 1961 Lincoln Continental. Matthew, tell us a little bit about it.
It's a 1961, all original interior except for the carpet. We enjoy coming to the show because there's a lot of awesome rides down here, but we've been coming here for many years. So we're just blessed to be down here with all these nice people.
Thank you, sir. Very beautiful car. This is John. John, tell us about your beautiful GMC square body.
I was a 1986 GMC 1500. We did a whole frame off restoration with it. It was blue. We couldn't be blue, man. It just wasn't attractive. But anyway, so me and Mr. Jerry, a good friend of mine, like my second daddy, me and him built the truck together. So it makes that more special. But we put a LS in it, dropped it. Basically what you see, man.
And what color is the paint?
It's mint green.
Mint green, okay.
With pearl and metal flake in it.
Okay. You just dive right
Yeah,
into it.
you won't find another one like it because
No.
I got a certain paint code that just in case something happens, where we could repaint
You
it.
need to put
But
a patent on it.
put a paint, yeah. Well, we got a lot of compliments off the color, that's for sure. So
Yes, sir.
it's an eye catcher, and I'm glad it turned out the way it did. I had a vision, and Mr. Jerry helped me make it, and accomplish what we pictured. So we had some trial and error, but you have trial and error and everything. So
That's
but
right.
it turned out really good though.
Well, thank you for bringing it, sir.
You're
Very
welcome,
nice
buddy.
to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Very beautiful truck.
Appreciate it.
1961 Chevrolet Impala out of Virginia. Just look at that interior. This is a 1971 International Lodestar right down the road in Gallivant's Ferry, South Carolina. 1970s Chevrolet C10 out of Lattimore, South Carolina. It's 1939 Ford. Felipe, tell us about what you brought here. There is a car that's green and hybrid too. It burns gas and oil. I love that.
Yes, sir. So it's a '59 Buick Electra 225. The was known as the Deuce and a Quarter. So that was the very first year. It's a pretty rare car with a 401 nailhead engine. For '59 it had standard power everything. Electra was the top of the line. So power windows, power seats, power steering, power brakes, all original. This is a '71 250,000 original miles
Wow.
car driven from New York to Charlotte when we originally bought it a couple of years back. And yeah, I always come down here. It's a great event. So
Well, thank you for bringing it, sir.
yes, sir.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Beautiful car.
Appreciate it.
This is a 1953 Chevrolet Holler with a Volkswagen with a 454 V8 engine. Out of Virginia, we have a 1968 Dodge D300 aluminum camper. We're going to look in the interior. And now we're in the movie and TV automobile collection. This is True Romance, starring Christian Slater. 1969 Ford Mustang Fastback, replica car from the movie John Wick. It's a 1989 GMC Vandera from a hit TV show when I was a kid, A-Team. And there's Bo, and there's Luke, and the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard. Now, when I was a kid, this 1982 Pontiac Trans Am, also known as the Night Industries 2000, came from the best TV show that I ever watched when I was a kid, Knight Rider, starring David Hasselhoff. And you see they did it real proper because the tow rig is on the front, so the camera car would follow in front and be towing that car with those hookups right there to have a camera shot facing Michael Knight. 1985 Lotus, James Bond, Roger Moore, 007, from the movie Your Eyes, For Your Eyes Only. 1964 Morris Mini Coopers, from the original Italian Job. It's a 1936 Packard touring sedan out of Piedmont, South Carolina. It's a 1941 Willis surf truck. The matching trailer's not here, but I bet it looks fantastic. In 1955, Chevrolet made 700 Corvettes, and this is number 12. This is a 1948 COE with a 1967 Chevy Camaro on the back. 1972 Ford Maverick out of Lexington, North Carolina. 1968 Volkswagen truck. This is a 1972 Pantera out of Belton, South Carolina, which is the town that I graduated from, Belton Honeypath High School. Per cat. It's 1964 Chevrolet Corvette out of Liberty, South Carolina. Look at that massive power plant. This is Drake, and Drake, tell us about your Chevy.
This is my 1979 Z28 Camaro that I've restored. She's a what you call a Restomod. She has a 400 in it, a small block. She has a 295 Big Mother Thumper cam in her. She has electric radiator, aluminum radiator, electric fans, serpentine pulley. Uh, she's sitting on 2022s. She has QA1 upper and lower control arms, QA1 coilover adjustable shocks. Uh, Pretty much everything on her has been replaced. Painless wiring kit on her, sound system, um, auto theft security system on her, all new interior. So a lot of stuff. X pipe, just everything.
Very nice building. I see you and the missus are matching the car.
Yes, yes, sir.
Very
Yes, sir.
nice.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all very much.
All right.
Thank you for
That's our
bringing it.
first time doing that.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. This is Tommy. Tommy, tell us a little bit about what you brought to the Run to the Sun today.
I bought a 53 panel truck. Been working on it about 7 years. It's brand new from top to bottom. Been drove about 100 miles.
Very nice, sir. Thank you for bringing it. Tell us about your 55 Baby Bird.
Well, I bought this about 2 years ago, and the car was originally black. Well, originally from the factory it was red, but I bought it as black, and it was all rusted up and everything. Guy had it in a barn for 20 some years.
Wow.
And it hadn't run. So I had to do a little doctoring on the motor to get it to work. And then from there, I did a lot of sanding and patching and repairing on the body and got that all done. And I painted it last summer, last spring. I got it painted. I painted Wimbledon white. I got that, and I like that color. I left the interior like she is, but she's got a unusual motor in it.
Okay.
It's not the original motor, but the motor in it is a 1954 Ford Mercury 256.
Okay.
And it was the first year that the Ford Y blocks came out. Before that, there was the Ford Flatheads. So it's got the Mercury motor in it with 312 heads on it. So it's very unusual and kind of hard to get parts for.
I bet it is.
And originally the car was a 6-volt car, and it's been converted over to 12 volt. I changed the battery and some of the gauges and stuff. I've changed them up a little bit, but that wasn't too bad of a deal. And it's got the original brake system on it, which has only got one reservoir. So if any of those lines break, you ain't got any brakes at all. So,
well, hopefully that never comes.
yes.
Yes, sir.
And got the bumpers all re-chromed. I had that done. So it took me about 6 months to get it all done once I got it done. So that's about it on it.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you for bringing it.
You're welcome.
Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
sir. You too. It's a 1948 Pontiac Silver Streak, and it's for sale. 1970 Ford Bronco with a camper in the back. 1976 GMC Chalet. 1975 Chevrolet Silverado camper. Let's take a look inside. All right, this is the Grand Delusion. It's a 1959 Cadillac sedan DeVille, and I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to read off the placard. The Grand Delusion was started in the early 2000s in Holland by previous owner Harry Backer. Started life as a 1959 Cadillac sedan DeVille and underwent extensive body work at a Dutch shop called the Metal Factory. There it was modified into a truly unique one off look, which included a two-door conversion, everything completely shaved, streamlined, and obvious chop top. The project stalled after the passing of Harry's friend, who had a large hand in the work. In 2021, Harry sold the car and it was relocated to South Carolina, where current owner Kyle Simpson oversaw its completion. The car was damaged in transit, which spurred a complete repaint and restoration. The Grand Delusion was completed in September of 2024. And here we're with Michael with this beautiful C10. Michael, tell us about it.
Well, uh, we we bought this thing about 5 years ago, and we've done some bits and pieces to it over the years. And then this past year, leading up to this show last year, we redone it from the ground up. And me and three guys that works for me and a couple guys We rented a shop, uh, pulled it over in a corner, and just started taking it apart. And then we done it in 2 months.
Wow. And how long you had it?
I've had it almost 5 years now.
5 years?
It was a really nice truck, but we redone everything. I mean, interior, bed, frame, new wheels, new paint, new interior. I mean, everything you can mention on it. Only thing we didn't change is the gear oil and the transmission oil, which we need to do.
Well, thank you for bringing it, sir.
All right, thank you,
If
buddy.
it doesn't show up in the winners, the trophy, I'll be very surprised.
All right. Well, thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, if you can see in the back, there's a Western six-shooter revolver and a coach gun right on top of the speakers.